And we are live. So, once again, through the power of YouTube and the internet and everything else, I'm back. So, been dealing with so much stuff in the last couple of weeks. It's been lasted crazy couple months. Why am I doing live stream? Well, it's better to do it live than not do it live. I feel more comfortable doing it this way when I can interact with the audience and be myself. So what's happening with this channel? This channel I am coming back to this channel. Don't kid yourself. I'm going to be trying to put out more content. I've just been kind of not feeling the greatest. Dealing with depression right now. It's getting worse. I'm trying to keep myself up and trying to keep myself motivated. So this is the problem with being motivated for 3D printing. I love doing 3D prints, but at the same time, when my depression kicks in, it's like two trucks hit each other and that's it. But it just blows up and goes everywhere. There's a point of me that wants to do more prints, and there's a point of me that just doesn't want to do it because that's the depression talking. I know it's depression. I know it because I've dealt with this many, many, many times over a certain level. So, yeah, hopefully you guys are able to hear me. I didn't check the audio. Yeah. Like I said, I just jumped on here to go live. I can see the chat room. I can see that we got one person watching. Hey, that one person, thanks for watching. But yeah, no, I'm dealing with a lot of thanks, Luke. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Actually, since they came up with new options in here, I can actually do some interesting stuff. So I can hit show and it shows it just like that. So thanks, Luke. So I haven't been able to get anything printed in the last couple of months. I've just been down the dumps, so to say. I've been working on some Christmas stuff, printing out Christmas ornaments, all that fun little stuff. But in a long point, I've been pretty bummed. I had a great interview a couple days ago for another job opportunity. I think I got it. I haven't heard back from the guy, but he said he'd be contacting me within a week or so. So it's only been a couple of days since it's been almost a week since that interview. I haven't heard anything from him yet. I'm not worried, but I'm kind of hoping I hear something soon. If I get the job, that actually opens up a lot of interesting windows because the company I'm going to be working for now is a Canadian company, but they're also getting into 3D printing. So they're selling filament. They got a whole different bunch of brands that I was like, ooh, okay. But then just the makers of ANET and Creality 3D filaments. I wouldn't mind trying them out. I'm not saying I wouldn't be open to giving them a shot, but it would be interesting to give it a try. Yeah. Sorry, the pop filter keeps falling down. I just got to stay up. Yay. I like to give that filament a shot, see how it prints. I know filament printing is not the greatest thing. I understand that. But I'm not going to get into resin printing until I have money to build an area where I can vent the fumes out of the house and not have it spread everywhere. It's just because I have nowhere else to put a filament 3D printer. Yeah, I could put it in a bathroom. Granted, I could, but I don't have a room in the bathroom to do that. And with things that I want to get done, the filament, not a filament, I should say a SLA printer is not in my to buy list. It's a nice feature to have. Granted, I would love to do some of that, but it just doesn't work with my setup I got right now. And if I needed a vent, I could buy the vents, I could put it in the walls, I can get it out there, but it's just too much work. And to be truthfully honest, unless I had an area where I could do all this properly, which I don't, I just got a bench with a bunch of printers on it. I can't see a reason to put to invest the money into that. Yeah. So I'm hoping to get back on the horse. Hoping to get some more videos out for you guys. This year has not been a great year for me. Physically, mentally, health wise. How can I explain this health wise? Well, as you guys know, I'm type 2 diabetes. And finding a new doctor took its toll on my body weight and everything else. I lost weight, which is a good thing, but also I wasn't taking my medication properly because I couldn't get my medication. It was a whole tumbling down a hill almost type motion kicked in this year. It's not been great. Finally got myself a new doctor. I have to call him today, find out, or tomorrow, find out when my appointment is for my blood work to get done and when I have to visit him next. That's next week or probably at the end of this. I have to do that too. Also, my knee's been giving me more problems than good. So that got looked into and it's now official. I will have to go in for surgery when I turn 55. It'll have to be done. I have no choice in the matter now. My knee is totally busted and it is in the point where it's unrecognizable, as my doctor was telling me. And that's just, I know right there, that is cartilage damage. I have hardly any cartilage left in my knees. And I will have to go in for full knee surgery when I turn 55. Full knee replacement. Arthritis will be looked at. But yeah, I got arthritis in the knees. So that got to be looked at. It's bone on bone action. I've had this now for the last couple of years. It's amazed that I can still walk on it. But yeah, my cartilage is totally destroyed in the knee. So I have no choice in the matter. I have to have the knee surgery done. Granted. That kind of was I would love to have it sooner because I'm still feeling the pain from that. But like I said, it's when I turn 55. I'm only 40 some years old. Yeah. So, and other stuff that's been going on in my life, which I won't get into on this. It's been a very, very, very hard to get anything done and get anything produced because, like I said, no money going in, no money coming out of the podcast, out of this video show. It's been tough. Very tough. But I'm hoping in January we can come up with some new stuff, new content. Like I said, I still got that Forma Fuchsia Pet G that's sitting in the other room over here on a shelf that I said I was going to review. I haven't reviewed it yet. Yeah. Well, I'm dealing with the CR10, which is going to be a video on its own once I get that thing working again. And I'm going to be blunt about this review of the CR10. It's not going to be pretty review. It's going to be a blunt review on the headaches I've had with this machine. I am also looking at upgrading it to a easy board instead of going with the SKR board. I'll explain that a little bit more in detail, why I would be going that way. But all in all, yeah, it's been kind of rough, but hopefully you guys understand what's going on. So till next month or until the new year, I won't be doing much of anything really. Just dealing with Christmas and dealing with my stress and dealing with, keeping my head on straight. Yeah. But to you guys that do follow the channel, and to everyone else that's been out there that's been, following me, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. We got over 300 mark, but my depression has been pretty bad this year. And I'm happy I got my license for radio, which is this right here. But I've been so out of I've been so like, depression is odd beast. And I speak about this a lot because I don't think a lot of people actually understand what depression does to the human body. And I really do feel that a lot of people just go, oh, you're just down on yourself. At least you have a 3D printer. You're better than me. Depression is something that, even joyous things, like things that make me happy, I can still smile a lot of ways, but I don't. It's show. It's a lot of pain, suffering, agonizing stuff that goes on in being depressed. It's like an infinite sadness that can't be explained. You don't get the same joy as you did. Let's put it for instance with the season of Christmas. Christmas, kids are happy. They're happy. They're joyous. They're excited for Santa Claus. I'm excited for the year. I'm excited this year is about to end. But I don't feel the joy. I don't feel the happiness in that sense. There are days that I feel happy and joyful, but they're slim and few far between. A lot of people suffer this as it's a yearly thing, known as SADD, or SAD. They think it has something to do with the amount of light. It could be the amount of, you're not getting enough vitamin D. There's a lot that goes into this. I haven't been diagnosed with seasonal sadness, but it's apparent I'm dealing with it. It's apparent I'm also dealing with some other stuff too. And it sucks because I like to feel happy during this time of year, but I can't. I just don't feel the joy. A lot of people think that this is just because, well, you're older or anything else. No, it's not that. It's just I don't feel it. It's depression. This is depression that's talking to me. Every day is sun shining. You should feel happy. I feel blue. During the summer, my mind turns around. If you remember this summer, I was constantly putting out videos about every 1 to 2 weeks on the dot. I haven't been motivated to turn on my printer to do a print. That's the problem here. That in itself tells you a lot, because I just finished doing a print yesterday. I turned on the printer and walked away from it. I didn't have the joy sitting there listening to that printer go, especially when I was doing lithophane. Lithophanes take forever. But I didn't feel like I wanted to stand there. I felt, okay, it's going. Now I'm going to go do something else. I didn't feel the joy when I print. I felt just emptiness. I usually feel joy when I can turn on that printer and start getting that thing going. But yeah. But I'm hoping to get some more stuff done. And I want to get content created. So there might be no content for this December. I apologize greatly over that, but you know what? It's ugh. I'm at two ends, and yeah, John, I see you saying that, and yeah, I don't have Christmas spirit or joy either this year, so I'm not feeling like the only one here. But it's not depressed as losing someone or something like that. It's just been this year alone has been hard for me to get motivated, except for summer. Summer I was motivated. Summer I went to Murph. I had fun at Murph. I put out 4 videos from Murph. I had fun. And then fall comes around and I get sluggish. I got some videos out. I'm happy I got those videos out for you guys. But now we come into the cold, wintry months of December. I'm not feeling motivated. I haven't done a Wednesday live stream because I'm not motivated to get out of my bed. I'm not motivated to come downstairs, turn on my computer and say, good morning, let's do something printing. I don't have that motivation anymore. And I'm going to come back. No need to unsub or anything like that. I'm just letting you guys know how I'm feeling. Okay, so now I've gone over close to 17 minutes. So I want to thank the 2 of you that watched me and the millions that are going to watch me after the fact. If you guys are dealing with depression or anxiety or anything like that, just remember you're not alone. There's millions of us suffering with this all the time. I am one of them. I have been there. The only thing I say is don't give up. There is hope. There is light. There is something at the end of the tunnel. Just don't be stupid. Don't be thinking you're the only one suffering. There's millions of us suffering every year. More that don't understand that they're suffering and don't seek the help. Seek the help. Be there for them. I'm only saying this because myself have been down that road once, twice, 3 times in his lifetime and has contemplated those same thoughts that you're contemplating right now. Don't do it. Have faith. There's something, trust me, there's something down that end of the tunnel for all of us. Okay? I've been down it. I've been there. Telling you don't have to do it. Get out there. Do something. Be motivated. Go out, help at a soup kitchen. Go out, help at your local food bank. Go do whatever you have to do. Just don't do it. You know what I'm talking about. All right? Contact a crisis center if you need to. This is something I want to state to everybody. If you know someone that is dealing with certain situations, not friendly, not whatever, be there for them. Okay? This takes lives away. This, I don't want to say illness because it's not illness. It's the thoughts. That's the illness, not it itself. I've been down that road. I've tried. to convince myself not to. Trust me, it's not easy to convince yourself not to do it. I get that 100%. I know the sadness. I know the pain. I know everything, all that. Thank you so much. John Mack just posted that for me. Thank you. Give that number a call 1-800-273-8255. Store it on your phone. Store it wherever, whatever easiest way for you to remember it. I don't want to hear about another person that's gone down the road like me and has committed it. But thank you, John Mack. I appreciate you putting that up for me. Yeah, don't do it. Don't. All I can say is have a happy holidays and, all the best to you. I'll be back in January with some more episodes, but I want to make this clear straight up so that you guys understand why there has been why I'm low why there hasn't been shows as much this year and from last year also. I deal with this every stinking year. I go through it. 2 years ago was my worst year dealing with this ever. I was in a dead-end job. I wasn't making money that I needed to make to do these events, to go out and have fun. Limited amount of time off. You had to fight for your time off on this job I was at. And every day I went into work, I feared the worst. I was scared to go into my job. Because my job was that depressing. I sat in a cubicle, closed off from everyone else, not able to talk to anyone else because we're always constantly on the phones. I was dealing with ignorant people that made my life feel like hell. It just hurt. It was painful for me. But I got through it. And yeah. So once again, guys, keep that number nearby. You might need it one day. Hopefully you never do. I have a number for me in my area, which is known as 724, which is a crisis line out here where I live. And I deal with them 24. I deal with them mostly during this time of year. They're in my phone all the time. So if I need them, I got them. But this year, it's been a lot better than the last couple of years. Yeah. I hear you. Well, John Mack. But I just want to get you guys know what's going on, so you guys aren't fearing the worst. It's not that I've died. It's not that I've given up. It's just I've hit a roadblock. That's the best way I can give it out to you guys. And with family stuff that's been happening this year, it's been really, really rough. Not as rough as that year was, though, 2 years ago. Where the only way out seemed like to jump out a window. Let's just put it that way and just hope I hit the ground the right way. But don't do it. I got counseling. A lot better. Just remember, there is light at the end of the tunnel. And thank you for watching, everyone. And I'll be back soon with more building and reviewing. And yeah. You're in a basement, you have to crawl up. My basement is really bright, actually. Don't kid yourself. I got enough natural light that comes in here all the time. And I'm only down here for a couple hours a day. That to play video games with my friends, because my house is pretty small. If I'm watching TV, then I go upstairs and watch it on the big television. If my mom is watching TV, usually she watches stuff I don't care for. And there's not a lot on TV these days that I actually enjoy. There's like maybe 5 shows, handful. New Amsterdam. What's that other show now? FBI. SWAT. Just for fun of it. Not the Goldbergs, the Connors. Carol's Second Act, which is the fall finale this Thursday. If you're watching this live, it's a good show, actually. It's a lot of fun. It's not the same people that brought us, it's telling about Raymond. No, everybody loves Raymond. That was it. Has the way from there. And it's actually pretty funny. It has some good laughs. What's the other show? Nah, I can't cancel YouTube. I mean, can't cancel TV. I still watch sports, so that's my only problem. I like baseball. I gotta keep my cable. I know, another one of those catch-22 situations. Canadian TV seems a bit more depressing. Evil fall finale is tonight, so that's going to be awesome. What else? That's it, really. So just a handful of shows I watch. And yeah. Air Force is no longer on television. They canceled it. It's no longer on CBC anymore. Air Force was canceled when? Back in 2010? 2012? No, 2013 they canceled it. Then they were showing it only as specials during New Year's. And that's about it, really. And this hour has 22 minutes. I don't know if that's still on anymore. Tells you how much I watch CBC. But yeah. But thanks everyone for watching, and to the ones that were live, and to the ones that are watching it after after the live stream. Thank you so much for sticking around. I appreciate everyone, and stay safe this year, and remember, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Thank you, everyone. Have yourselves a great Christmas.